Hi, hello, good evening. Today I'd like to talk about my son's kindergarten was closed. So today, no, the day before yesterday, my son's kindergarten was closed by the COVID-19 because one of the students have a COVID-19. But so that's why the all kindergarten was closed. All class was closed. So then my son was at home. So I have to be absent from my work, and I take a paid day off. I took a paid day off, but actually there's no plan. It was so suddenly. It was so sudden, so that's why I have no plan. What should I do? So this morning, I decided to take my son to the to ride to make him get get on the very special train, so which is the Disney Resort line. So the train is around the Disneyland. So my son loves the trains, and he always watch the YouTube of train. And recently, he watched the movie of the Disney Resort line. So and he was very interested in it, and so the Disneyland is very nearby from my house. So that's why I decided to go there. And this morning, I prepared for the short trip to the Disneyland, but the actually the distance the distance is just a Disney Resort line, and so this morning I packed many things for my kid, and I take a train and went to the Disney Maihama station, which is the nearest station of the Disneyland, and I made my son took the Disney Resort line, and the Disney Resort line all the time it took us to round trip to have a round trip of the Disney Resort rides around 20 minutes or 30 minutes, and we can look at many sites, many landscapes, which is in the Disney Resort, and so but my son is too small to understand what is the Disneyland. So he never said he wanted to go to actual Disneyland, and and he was very satisfied with the just riding the Disney Resort line. And after that, we had a hamburger as a lunch, and which is in the Maihama station, and the hamburger shop was managed by the JR East, and I'm accumulating the point of JR East point. So that's why the hamburger shop is very good for us to get a lot of point, and in the near future I'd like to change the point into the card into the card, and I will buy the card and get the some real money, fiat money, and after that the money will be invested in the other item, other in 金融商品 other just moment 金融商品 other financial instrument or stocks. So that is my every year's plan to get the JR East Point. So after that, and we went to the Tokyo station because the my home station is very near from the Tokyo station, and there is no need to change the train. So we went to Tokyo station directly, and my son wanted to purchase a train toy. So we went to the toy shop, which is about the Plarail. So we bought one of the Plarails for my son, and he was very pleasant. He was very happy to get the new Plarail, and he was very satisfied with getting the new train, and we went back to my home, and as soon as getting to my home, he tried to create a new rails of Plarail, and he bought he structured a little bit complex railroad, and as soon as after that he put the new train on his rail, and he enjoyed playing with the new train. So, and the new train is the new Plarail is the in of the JR Chuo line, and the train series is E373, maybe E733, 373. That is the Azusa, and which is very famous express train from Shinjuku to Matsumoto or Suwa or around the Shinshu area. So maybe I think my son already had known the train's name because of the YouTube, and because he loved to watch the YouTube video of trains, and recently maybe he watched a lot of YouTube video of train, and for example he loved to watch Suits Kotsu is very famous Japanese YouTuber of the train and the public transportation. So he always watches such a videos, and but I am very surprised that I was very surprised at he's watching the YouTube, because the YouTube content is a little bit difficult, and maybe the main target is the adults who love trains or cars or something like that. So, but I think my son, he is 3 years old, maybe understands a little bit difficult Japanese word of the transportations. For example, it is very easy, the Tokkyu or Junkyu or maru blah 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 line. For example, the Chuo line or Yamamoto line or something like that, and he knows a lot of stations name. Maybe I know he completely memorized the Yamamoto line stations, all of Yamamoto line stations. So I was sometimes very surprised that he when I riding on the train with my son, he sometimes shout the next station the name. So but I think I can't do that, but he can do that. So it is very surprised. It was very surprising. So I always astonished at his ability to learning or memorizing the station's name and the series of trains name, because I think the train's name is the created the series of the number. I think the meaning is, I don't know the meaning of the numbers, but he easily learns and memorizes the number. For example, in the Save Train, for 40,000 K, 4만 K, or 30,000 K, or not the just train's name, but the series name. So I was always amazed the children's ability to memorize the everything. So in the future, such a very clever boys and girls will create our future. It is very hopeful. It's very hopeful, and there will be a good future in the future. There will be a good future which is created by our son or his friends. It is very very bright, and I can't wait the future which is created by current clever kids. So I'm straying into the other story, but this is today. This is the thing which I which I thought when I was absent from my work, and that is a very grateful day. That's all. Goodbye. See ya.